Well, hello artists, welcome to the Impossible Kingdom. I'm going to be using the Sketchamole cards today to get my imagination going. If you like what you see, please draw along, have fun, subscribe and like and do all that stuff. Also, it lets me know that you're actually watching and want to see more of this crazy kind of art. But without further ado, let's flip some cards and see where your imagination goes. Again, you can draw along with me. I have let's see what I ate this week. Tacos, and tacos. Recycled art, that's always good because you save some trash and put it on your wall, hopefully. So let's get into these cards and see where our imagination takes us, where yours takes you, as we flip and see volcano. All right, volcano, that sounds fun. I'll pick this card with a skirt. Volcano with a skirt.
Sounds odd. I don't know how to put a skirt on a volcano, but I'll try.
And a knife. Okay. So, volcano, skirt, knife. Skirt, knife, volcano, skirt, knife. Sounds weird. I'm going to try it. Hey, it's close to Halloween right now, this time of year, and I'm going to do the knife. So, let's do it. Sketchamole. Here we go. Let's see. If I draw a skirt, this is just the bottom half of this skirt. Man, I don't know, this is a weird combination, but it's kind of the point of it, right? I don't think I've drawn a skirt with no legs. It's kind of weird. So, and then out of this, it's gonna be a volcano, and then some of these will be, maybe they're burning the, yeah, that'll work. We have this exploding volcano. There's a skirt on it, and I don't know where this knife is going to come from. You know what? The legs are the knife. You win. I'm going to turn this upside down real quick. So there's a big, shiny blade for legs. How about that? Okay. Look, that's the fun of this thing, is we never know what we're going to draw when you play Sketchamole or Creatures or any of these weird, funny games. You never know what you're going to get. For me, that's what makes it extra fun. So there's a skirt. Skirt with a... I don't know, the things here? We'll put one there. And then the volcano. There's gonna be stuff flying out of here. Rock. Okay, so there's a volcano there. And there's gonna be lava burning down here. And maybe even on the knife. And on this knife. Oh, there you go. That's what we'll do. It'll look like blood, but it's not blood. So don't get scared. It's just lava. Okay, all right, this is weird enough, I think. That's good. And then, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're ready to ink this thing into existence. Let's do this. Volcano skirt knife. Here we go. I'm gonna add this ink, and then maybe this needs to have, just for fun, we'll put a string here on the front of this thing. So we'll have that, almost like a bow. There we go. And to complicate things even more, I'm making this a polka dot skirt. Look, we're not going to challenge ourselves. How are we doing it, man? Okay, back to the lava. There we go. What I like about this marker is that it puts out a lot of ink, but if you push harder or softer, obviously the brush action or the thickness and thinness of the lines is pretty cool. Or it's diverse in its mark making. It's kind of cool. I like when you can get different stuff out of one tool. All right. And then I will put there we go. Back to the regular Sharpie here. So the knife kind of turned into a butcher knife, which is okay. All right, and then these explosions are coming here. I need some more lava. This thing. And this is going to be a rock face, remember? So, alright. Okie dokie. I'm going to erase a couple of these extra things. Inking is done, so now I'm going to move on to the actual volcano color and stuff. All of these, I guess lava, we'll color them red for now for the base. Looks a little bit like blood. It's not blood, I promise. Even though it's Halloween time. There's that. That's one color. I'm gonna use this orange to get this. This is 1036 prism. So if you treat the volcano here as the light source, which it would be, then you'd have a light on top of everything that kind of faces that. And then this orange lava looking stuff, or it is lava, I'm gonna use and have it glowing. Whew. And we wore that pencil down. Look at that pencil. All right. Thanks, Magic Pencil Sharpener. Now I'm going into the gray here. Man, pencil's trying to jump off the table. We start with a lighter gray for the mountain. And then we have to pick a color, probably a contrasty color, to get the skirt here and the skirt and polka dots to look like something. So again, try not to cover up all of your orange highlights. I've never really drawn a volcano before, so no rules. I'm making the rules up as I go right now. At the end of each art piece, I want there to be maybe a story behind it, but if there's not a story, that's okay too. But I want to have had a fun time making it, or make somebody else laugh when they see it. That's my goal. I don't know. What's your goal? That's what you got to figure out sometimes. I go with a little darker gray here, so trying to make this look like a mountain in a skirt. Looks like a smoky little volcano, doesn't it? I've been to Hawaii a couple times, and that's something I do think about when I go. I know it's not super, a big one isn't super common. They're always erupting, but an actual like explosive, crazy volcano is usually pretty rare. So hopefully for those of you who live there, that's true. So I assume you don't probably want a volcano erupting. Okay, so again, I leave the side towards the light lit up here. So the light being in the center of that. There's a few that blew off the page here, probably. Okay. Now I need to color. I think that's pretty good on that. I'm gonna add a darker, maybe a purple would do it. Trying to give like a shade to this lava down here. There we go. Purple. Keeping in mind, it's still red hot, right? So now we have that. And then the blade of this butcher knife needs to be silver, I think. I'm gonna color it gray. I'm gonna do like a light gray, and then I'm gonna come back with the silver and define it just a little bit. All right. So whenever you lay your pencils down, you can get a bigger swipe of color. Alright, and this little screw here that holds everything together. And now, silver on top of all this. Bring it to life. We'll definitely have to redefine this with the black and such. I'm going to put a little shadow under here. This needs a little shadow on here. There's that. Now, final thing. I'm going to put a bright teal dress on here just to contrast all the other colors. So contrast is kind of what gives you, if you didn't have black or white to help define anything, contrasting colors are what are colors across the on a color wheel, the colors that are across the color from the color you used. So across from orange is blue, across from yellow is purple, across from red is green, and they when you use colors, so I picked a teal, it would just be the opposite between orange and red, right? It's kind of the perfect color, and what's also cool is that it looks like a 50s kind of retro dress or skirt. Since my ultimate goal is to get all the prompts onto one page, this does that. My real goal is to have people enjoy their art. Okay, so I have a little teal dress on here, and then I'll use this blue I really like. I can't find it anymore. 1015 Bleu Déco. Can't find this one anywhere. This pencil's kind of rarity. Anybody knows where to get this pencil, Bleu Déco or Prismacolor 1015. It just says Déco Blue, D-E-C-O. But I can't ever find it. So if somebody wants to mail me one, please do. It's a good like blender, and it's blue, and it's like, I don't know, there's something about it. All right, I'm gonna make one more pass with a darker blue here. Make one more pass here with this darker blue. Fill in a little bit of this cardboardy look behind here. Not all of it, I don't want to lose all of it. It's nice to have some paper showing through. But again, you have to develop your style, whatever you like to do. This is kind of my style. Been doing it for a little bit. All right, and then I kind of want something to blend this together. I'll use like a cream white here. There we go. Kind of works as just a blender. That works for me. Hopefully it works for you, whatever you're doing. Okay, now this is turning weird. So I'm gonna tie these two things together real quick. I like to bring a little bit of the color up, so I'm using the same deco blue up here, maybe in the top, just a little. Ties it together, and then a little bit. You can't quite tell, but you can kind of tell, right? A little bit of blue, blue, blue. And then I'm going to find this just a hair. I have not used this. Woo! My gosh, that is some silver Posca paint right there. It's the first time I've used this one, so it's really coming out. Just for fun, I'm gonna put a little silver up in the clouds here. Okay. And then I'm going to add a couple of lines to these polka dots so that they look like polka dots that aren't just the regular skirt. Alright, I put so much colored pencil on there. I need to redefine just a little bit here. It's actually black where it needs to be black, and red where it needs to be red. Are we done with this thing? When I woke up today, I did not guess I'd be drawing a volcano skirt. So that's good. Always try to surprise yourself, you know? If you do that, then you can surprise others. If that's your thing. Okay. I think I am good with this. Well, all right. This is my weird and funky volcano erupting with a mini skirt, polka dot mini skirt, and lava running all down the butcher knife. This turned out kind of weird, kind of fun. I hope you drew along or came up with something extra cool on your own. Keep your imaginations going. That's the whole point, is just to have fun, take your mind off of other stuff, decompress a little bit, and have fun drawing. So another one for the Impossible Kingdom. Thanks for watching. We'll see ya.